Coming up on this week's show, it's motherfucking Christmas time. So what better way to celebrate than by coming up with a list of the best Christmas movies out there. Plus, we've got the Walking Dead mid-season finale and a whole bunch of DC news.
Shut up, let's get into it.
What's up, guys? This is Comic Confidential, the weekly podcast where we bring you all the week's comic-related news and break down the top moments from all your favourite DC and Marvel TV shows. I'm your host, Amy, and with me, as always, is Kate.
I'm here, and I'm bloody here.
And Troy.
I'm also here.
Killed it this week.
You did. You nailed it.
I'm all over it.
He's been working on that intro all week.
Yeah.
And that's the best he could come up with.
Waiting to lay it all out there.
Nailed it.
You
Ting.
did.
Wink. Can I just say that we actually have zero Marvel and DC TV shows this week?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we do have the Walking Dead mid-season finale, so that's something.
Yeah, that is something. I wonder what Troy said about it.
Did he like it? Didn't he? Who knows?
Find out more in this episode of Comic Confidential.
We've already done that, pal.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Hey, should we talk about some news then?
Let's talk about some news. So, first point. Patrick Wilson, you may know him from Watchmen, has been cast as the villain in the new Aquaman movie, Ocean Master.
So that's pretty cool because this guy has obviously a history of playing not necessarily bad guys or anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen the dude play a bad guy, but he's got some superhero experience, which is good because he was Night Owl in Watchmen.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he was.
So he's got some spandex history.
Is that our first, I just want to go on a tangent there. Is he our first, superhero sex scene on the big screen?
With titties?
Yeah, with them titties.
I'm going to say yes, but there will be some more obscure superhero movies that we're probably not thinking of that might have done it. But for big budget, right in your face titties, that was probably the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pickup, yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing I take away from his character.
Yeah.
From that movie, because ultimately he was pretty bland.
Yeah. He was very much a sort of a do-gooder, good guy type of thing.
Yeah.
Really.
He's got the face for that.
He does. However, previously to this, you guys were calling him probably a major douchebag if you ever met him in real life because he's got that look.
The look is your preppy college doctor in training.
Yeah, that's it. And what movies does he go hunt ghosts and shit in? Is it
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, no, he's in Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, he's in this series of horror movies and
Insidious.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a pretentious preacher dickhead.
Yeah.
But he's super nice, but good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah,
He's probably
cool.
a really nice dude, and you guys are just giving him a hard time. But that's actually now 3 people from Watchmen that have been cast in the DC universe.
It's
That's
all
pretty interesting.
connected.
It is. It's all
Illuminati
connected.
confirmed.
So I think there's 2 or 3 more to go. Let's see if we can get them in somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it'll happen.
Underrated movie, Watchmen, by the way.
Absolutely.
People either love it or hate it, but there's a lot of hate. It's weird.
Yeah, I reckon it's just because it's not that mainstream. People are like, what the fuck is Watchmen?
Yeah.
I know I was when it first came out, and then my life changed.
Regular edition or extended edition?
It would have been the regular first.
Yeah.
And then I went back and saw the 18-hour long extended edition.
Director's cut.
Yeah.
That took you a week to get through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, we're sticking with some DC news. Justice League 2 has been pushed back, and it's probably to make way for the Batman, which Ben Affleck says should begin filming in spring of 2017.
Which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Spring is what? March?
Well,
It depends
April
where you
is
are.
Autumn
No, it's not.
here.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I was going to say, depending where you are in the world, it's
Yeah.
always different, mate.
So spring 2017 would be the US spring. So it's
I've got
likely
no idea.
Yeah, it's likely March, April, May-ish type of
It's
time.
sometime.
We'll figure that out.
Seasons.
Seasons, damn it.
It's when you're sneezing a lot and all the flowers are out and the bees are doing their thing.
Doing their thing. And the birds are as well.
Yeah.
Birds and bees.
Can't get
Jeez,
them
we've got a theme
separated.
this episode.
We do. And so that also leads into the rumored opening of the movie, which is now officially, it's 2018, but I cannot for the life of me remember the exact month. I think it's October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
September, October 2018.
This is all speculation to me at the moment. It's so far away to be worrying about it.
Well, the one thing that Ben Affleck did say is that he is purposely taking his time on this. He doesn't want to rush it. And I think the good thing with this, like, if any movie is not going to get any studio interference, it's going to be this one. Because Ben Affleck, writer, director, actor, could just turn around and say, you know what?
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. This is my movie.
Fuck you, I'm the Batman.
Yeah, you can make this movie without me if you want. So,
But don't.
but yeah, please don't.
Yeah, you'll wreck it, mate.
Yeah. So going away from superhero news for a sec, Rogue One looks likely for $150 million opening weekend domestically, so that's within the US, and $300 million plus worldwide, which is phenomenal. Disney are playing it down a little bit. They're saying it's going to be a little bit less than that, more like 120. But what do you guys think?
I think it's bullshit.
What?
That's going to clean up, man. Like, I've seen the internet blowing up about this.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Oh, I've been dodging spoilers like fucking
You wouldn't believe.
Neo in the Matrix.
My God. Yeah, I feel you. It's just like that. Friggin' I joined this Steel Wars Facebook page, man.
Yeah.
And there's like 1 million people on there, and he said today it is open to spoiler talk.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's trying to ruin my life.
It's too soon.
Nah.
It's way too soon. Well, okay, so
But it is like a private group thing,
yeah,
So it's my own fault, I guess, if I go in there and I read that shit.
I would be turning notifications the fuck off.
Same
Let me
to
tell
you.
you.
Oh my gosh! But it's just like, I need to know these things because I'm a dickhead like that.
Yeah, do you though? Do you want to go in there knowing sort of what happens?
Well, you see, I have this like awesome ability to not remember.
To forget everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're an elephant.
Yes, I am.
Because you never forget.
Or a
oh no, you do
goldfish.
forget. You're an
Goldfish.
elephant because you're fat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm grey.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fat talk.
There has.
Off mic.
Off mic.
Off mic.
There always is.
Generally, that's all we talk about when we're off the microphones is, Troy,
Who's the fattest?
I'm pretty sure you're fatter than me today.
Let's be honest. Look, so are you going to give predictions then? Do you want to give an actual dollar figure and then we'll come back next week and we'll see who was closest?
This will be the, I think, third movie. And I reckon it might do... Nah, surely it can't. It can't break $1 billion before the end of the year, could it?
Not likely.
No. 400 million by the end of the year.
What?
Nah, I reckon...
I'm just talking about by next week. What's its
Oh.
opening weekend?
Oh,
That's all I want to know.
mate, your
That's
question...
even harder.
Yeah, I've already gone off so many tangents, I can't even remember the
I'm
question.
going to say 300 just for opening in the US.
320.
300...
It's still got a fucking week to go.
You guys are drunk. So, yeah, all right, cool.
What do you think, man?
Oh, well, I may as well throw out $1 trillion because the numbers are just fucking ridiculous.
Okay, well, 160 million.
That's better. Look,
Well, if one of those is right, I get some chicken nuggets.
You got to
Okay.
you got to remember, mate. It's bloody school holidays.
yeah, but
I'm going to see it on the weekend 20 times.
it's not going to
just so
make
it's right.
just to get some chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
You know how many chicken nuggets you could buy with 20 movie tickets?
Lots.
Look, I'm going to say 320 million. Cade?
That's what I just said.
No, it isn't.
Same.
You?
Well, I said 300.
All right,
You're a
whatever.
bloody
Let's move
dickhead,
on.
mate.
300
Let's
or
move on.
160.
Next topic.
So next topic. We spoke a little bit about it last week, I guess.
We
and
spoke about the teaser.
Yeah, so we finally got the full Fast and the Furious 8 movie. What are they calling it? The Fate of the Furious?
Fate of the Furious. Family and no more.
Family. And how many
devastating.
times did we count? They said family?
4.
Well, said family three
3.
times, popped up on the screen once. So
Right.
if you're drinking, if you're doing a shot every time family comes up,
You'll be wasted.
You're wasted.
Yeah.
Wasted,
Anyway,
mate.
it looks
wasted
alright.
like Dominic's
Toretto.
relationship with his family.
Yeah. God, that's...
Take a drink.
Yeah, I was trying to get a segue in there somehow.
The action looks cool.
Yeah.
It does look cool. Like, I mean, and that's what these movies do. Like, they're not... You can't go into a Fast and the Furious movie thinking that you're going to get some amazing storyline. What you're going to get is you're going to get some great action, some ridiculous stunts that you could never believe for a second would happen, but do look cool. And let's be honest, every single one of us is going to go and see it. So,
Yep.
yeah. And the other interesting fact with this, which I'm surprised Spider-Man Homecoming didn't do this, but Fast 8 has officially overtaken Beauty and the Beast for most watched trailer on YouTube.
No.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that when that came out.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Rookies.
Why would we?
Because it's amazing.
Look, yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Drop the ball there, mate.
Well, yeah.
Do we want to talk about it? I could talk about it for days.
Might have purposely dropped the ball.
Yeah, I saw it there and I was just like, no.
Yeah, but it looks so.
Anyway.
Any predictions for why this whole, turning his back on his family is happening?
Because everyone wants to see how many times they bloody said family. That's why it's got so many views.
Yeah.
But for him, I know he's probably like bumped his head.
No, well, isn't she meant to be like a assassin, crazy technology lady?
Yeah.
Maybe she planted something on him. I don't
Cyber
know.
terrorist, they said, didn't they?
Yeah, so some kind of bug in
She's
his
probably,
brain.
well, yeah, maybe. My prediction's probably a little bit more grounded in the sense that, she's using his family against him. So it's kind of like, do this for me, otherwise they're all dead.
Oh,
So,
he's saving them.
Yeah, so he's saving them by turning his back on them. And then they'll all group together in the end and fight the good fight as a family.
Fuck,
Take a
you're
drink.
probably right, mate.
Maybe.
I hope there's robots.
Wouldn't surprise me at this stage.
At some point, there has to be robots in a Fast and Furious movie.
All right, let's move on, guys. Have you got your eye patches and your wooden stump legs and your parrots ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we're venturing into the land of piracy.
Oh, yes.
I
Yeah,
see what you
Big
did.
topic this week.
Now, see, that's a great segue, mate. So, apparently in Australia, the government is like kicking up a storm, mostly actually because of fucking Foxtel, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because they have all the rights to nearly everything that gets aired in Australia.
Yeah.
They're shutting down the 5 bigger torrenting sites. And Australia is almost the capital of the world for piracy.
Yeah.
It's because nothing gets released here, apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. So, today...
Not regular pirates.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it
that-
could be.
yeah.
Internet pirates.
Yeah,
We're probably
Pirates
second
of the
for
Caribbean.
regular pirates.
I reckon-
Well, that was filmed here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
internet pirates scarier than real pirates.
Yeah, because they can say things really mean.
Yeah, because they can be a combination of pirates and trolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, troll pirates.
Tyrants.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Any-
we are talking about the Australian government putting a lockdown on using some
Yeah.
certain websites.
So,
Like, Pirate Bay was one of them.
one of them, yep.
That's the only one I remember.
Torrents, I think torrents.com or something like that.
Good
Either
name.
way, yeah, well, I think it was, so there are 5 major ones. They've given like websites 15 days to pull the ability to search for those.
Yeah,
Website-
to access
to
them.
access them, yeah.
from your ISPs. So
Time to get a VPN, kids.
Yeah.
If that's how you live your life.
you can do what you want
When you want.
through a VPN.
Ting.
Wink.
Wink.
All right.
But yeah, so get onto that because they will crack down. And look, if you are illegally downloading, if that's what we want to say,
Some people just got to do what they got to do,
Hey,
mate.
some people have to do it.
I ain't gonna judge nobody.
No, me neither. But what I'm saying is, if you are doing it, it's time to protect yourself.
Put on.
Use protection.
Yes.
My God, there's a theme.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to move into our news feature for the week, which is all surrounding Suicide Squad, because this probably the biggest news to drop all week has been surrounding different sort of areas of Suicide Squad and whatnot. So the first one that came out is so first off, David Ayer has confirmed that he is teaming up with Margot Robbie for her standalone Harley Quinn movie, which has also been confirmed as being Gotham City Sirens. So that's pretty big news, and that's official. So that's officially on the record. Gotham City Sirens is coming, and of course that is what's her name? Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, most likely.
Yeah.
Is there any of the Black Canary action in this?
No, I think you're thinking of Birds of Prey.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So with Gotham City Sirens, there has been nothing else really spoken other than that. But I would assume that casting will start for Catwoman and Poison Ivy, and there have been rumors that Megan Fox could already be the front runner for Poison Ivy. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, nah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, nah. She's a franchise killer, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big
Transformers
time.
1, fine. Anything after that, nah.
She changed, man.
Yeah, it's true. I don't want to see her either. I don't know why. I don't know how she's the go-to person for this.
Honestly, you would think after Michael Bay's experience with her, she'd just be tarnished in the action movie community. Surely.
Yeah, but I think Michael Bay still loves her.
Really?
Well, she was still in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was produced by him, and you can't tell that it wasn't basically almost directed by him.
Yeah.
When you look at it as well, like his influence was so strong. So I don't think he necessarily sort of like hates on her or anything like that. He definitely loves casting her in slow motion shots in his movies.
It's because she looks good.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Does she? Like,
Well,
she got all that
She's changed
surgery.
her appearance quite a lot. but
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy do have some sort of a
Bond.
relationshipy type
Yeah.
of thing. So, you know, some people are getting excited about the possibility of Margot Robbie and Megan Fox.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
yeah, but not the right person for me at all.
Oh, yeah. I watched Black Mirror not too long ago.
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
And that was
The
fucking
first episode
I
is
watched the-
all I watched.
I watched the first episode of season 3
Yeah.
accidentally.
Me too.
Like, that's how Netflix played it.
I didn't realize it was the third season.
Yeah, either did I. But there was a redhead in that who would be perfect for...
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
She's from Jurassic
heaps
World.
of stuff. She
Yeah.
was Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man 2.
Was she?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she'll be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Poison Ivy.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Another one whose name is floating around is Jessica Chastain.
Oh, yeah.
But she is already linked to another comic book movie, Painkiller Jane.
Oh.
So likely wouldn't be her. But there are plenty of other people out there better than Megan Fox if anyone is listening to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all we need to say.
I guess a couple of other things that were mentioned then is Suicide Squad 2 is officially, well, not officially, but it's in development. They are definitely talking about bringing it back. That's about the stage that they're at right now. So nothing more than that has been sort of spoken about. But it is on Warner Brothers' list of things to do.
What's something you want to see the Suicide Squad take care of?
Business.
Yeah? Seeing them take care of business.
I want to
would be
see
good.
them take on Deathstroke, sorry.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Why not? Good work.
Throw it in there.
You know,
Bloody
well,
amazing, mate.
well, Deathstroke's already obviously tagged for the probable main villain of the Batman movie.
Yeah, but how good would it be if he got away?
Well, hey, actually, yeah, I guess it depends on, but, you know, I mean, okay, but let's think about this for a second. So you're saying that in the Batman movie, Batman doesn't defeat Deathstroke and he gets away, yet the Suicide Squad catch up to Deathstroke and defeat him. You want the Suicide Squad to defeat Deathstroke over Batman?
Taking care of business.
See, I don't think Deathstroke will be like a huge player in the Batman movie.
I think he's bigger than you might think.
Nah, mate, you don't know nothing. No one does.
Well, that's true. That's true. No one does, but the way...
You're speculating.
Well, I am, but the way that Joe Manganiello keeps sort of self-promoting, it seems that he is sort of well and truly involved.
Hey, I've got one name for you. Jared Leto. Learn from that, mate.
Won't happen.
Want to bet?
It won't happen. I'll have a bet with you right now.
How many chicken nuggets do you want to bet?
A 20 pack.
20-pack.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, 20-pack of chicken
I ain't here to
nuggets.
fuck around.
20-pack of chicken nuggets that Joe Manganiello doesn't go the way that Jared Leto's Joker went in Suicide Squad. He'll be a bigger player than that.
It's here. It's done. You got a while to wait for these nuggets.
So in 2019, I'll come back and collect on that.
Somebody remind them.
So, with all this kind of Suicide Squad news, we've also got talk of a Deadshot spin-off. That's going to be fucking disappointing, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Will Smith,
He
man.
He was good as Deadshot, but I don't know if it needs its own movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But then again, Harley Quinn's getting her own movie, but I think they're bringing, the Gotham City Sirens into that, then makes it okay.
So it's not just purely
Yes.
focused on
Yeah.
her because she was... Well, look, I say she was one of the most annoying parts of the movie, but that's because she was...
Written that way.
Well, yeah, and she was written that way, but she was also so heavily featured in the trailer that once the movie came around, you'd seen everything she was going to say anyway.
Yeah.
So everything fell well short. I don't know, man. I think a Deadshot spin-off would be good. A Deadshot solo movie. Will Smith is a great actor. You know that
yeah.
dude can carry a movie for sure. And Deadshot's a pretty cool character.
They got to make it dark.
Oh, well, they'd have to. They can't try to do the same thing that they did with Suicide Squad in the sense of trying to, get a bunch of bad guys and cater to kids.
Yeah.
Which is,
It's going to be at least an MA.
MA
Minimum.
15 plus, for sure.
Every movie should be MA.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You're fucking dealing with superheroes.
Yeah. But every one of these should be.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
should
mean.
have, well, they don't all have to be, but, maybe M.
Yeah.
At least
M?
you got to be, show your ID to get in, or make your mum buy a ticket.
Yeah. My mum buys my tickets anyway.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But that's a lot of Suicide Squad news. So basically, a Harley Quinn movie, Deadshot spin-off, Suicide Squad 2 coming. I am actually kind of shocked that any of this is happening.
You and I both, mate.
Considering, I understand that there is still a fairly large fan base that liked Suicide Squad, and that's fine. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like groundbreaking or anything like that. And I know it still made a lot of money despite how much shit it got. But that, to me, is just proof that money talks, because it can't be for any other reason other than that.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I tell you what, I reckon the only reason that Will Smith took the Deadshot role, it was put into his contract, if this movie made enough money, you'll get your solo movie.
Yeah, maybe. He has said that he really enjoyed playing the character, regardless of what critics said or anything like that. He's stated that he had a really good time and would love to come back and do it
say
again.
that, mate.
Yeah, I know, but you could say that about anything that anybody says, that it's written into their contract. I like to believe that they actually do give a shit.
You are dreaming.
Maybe. Okay, as we said at the top of the show, it is motherfucking Christmas time. No other way to bring it in other than that. So what we've decided to do, we have painstakingly deliberated over all the friggin' Christmas movies that exist in the world, probably. And we've come together with a list of 10 that we think could fit the bill of, the best Christmas movie of all time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that 10, we're going to chop it down to a top 5, and then we're going to see which one gets number 1. So I'll do a quick run through of the movies that we've picked, in no particular order, of course. Where can I start? Okay, starting off with The Grinch. We've got Batman Returns, Love Actually, Bad Santa, Die Hard, Mean Girls, Home Alone, Gremlins, and the Harry Potter series, which is technically 18 movies, but we'll count them as one.
It's just one big whole movie.
Yeah.
Now, you might notice, there's some obscure movies in here.
There are some very obscure movies in here.
Now, that's because we kind of went with the theme of, if there's a Christmas theme in the movie, makes it a bloody Christmas movie.
It's on the list.
Yeah. You'll also notice that there are a lot that didn't make the cut. But trust me, they weren't cut without deep consideration.
I think we
from all things Christmassy.
I think we listed 50 bloody movies.
Oh, there was a shit ton. I've watched more Christmas movies this week than I ever have in my life. I even watched some movies in the off chance that there was Christmas in them, and there wasn't. So it was the biggest waste of time.
Well, not really. I mean, you watched True Lies, mate.
I did watch True Lies.
I'm still holding that's a Christmas movie.
It is a movie that has an opening scene that has winter in it.
Christmas. It was a Christmas party. It was a Christmas ball.
It wasn't. There was not a single tree in sight. True Lies isn't a Christmas movie. It's not on the list.
You can tell that we have deliberated quite extensively.
Yep. So, yes.
It's bullshit.
Many fights were had. Relationships were lost. But here we are.
We've got our list.
10. So we've got our 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around and nominate one to be cut. So, Kate, make your case for one movie to get the hell off the list.
Oh, okay. I am actually going to go with Gremlins.
Oh.
Just cutting it hard.
Why?
I mean, okay. There's a little bit of Christmas in it. I get it.
A little bit.
Your
Mate.
head snapped back to the mic.
First of all, there is the Mogwai, or whatever the thing's called, is an actual Christmas present. And then you also have gremlins that are singing Christmas carols. The whole thing is set around Christmas time.
Mate,
How are you saying there's only a little bit of Christmas in it?
I'm too scared to get all the way through it, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So, all right. So that's a vote to cut. Amy,
It's gone skis.
do you second that vote?
Yes, holy fuck yes. Do you know, I was so morbidly frightened of Gremlins when I was a child. My mother thought that maybe if she just threw me into the deep end and put me on the Gremlins roller coaster, that I would overcome my fear. Fuck no. I shut that whole roller coaster down and I made them take me off the ride.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
And
So-
you wanted to keep this movie on the list, mate?
It's frightening and it's not in the Christmas spirit.
So you guys are cutting Gremlins because you're both scared of it.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's
2 to 1.
I can't argue with that. It's 2-1. So Gremlins is gone. I'm sorry, everyone. Amy, a nomination.
Okay, I get to pick one.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Bad Santa.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to cut it early. Look, it's a Christmas movie, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a Christmas movie that everyone can watch at Christmas. And that's what I see as a Christmas movie. Something you can play, the whole family sits around and watches it. Bad Santa is not that movie.
No, I think it's the most Christmassy movie we've got because you don't want to watch it with your bloody family. You just want to watch it on your own.
Which is
How
exactly
un-Christmas.
what Christmas is all about. Doing things by yourself.
Yeah.
Denied.
Damn it. Fine.
Okay.
What
moving
about you,
on.
Troy?
So my first cut probably won't surprise you, but I don't think I'm really going to get the votes that I want. For me, it's Mean Girls.
Oh, no, mate, you're done.
Automatically, don't even talk.
Look, just let me actually get my argument out here. You want to talk about a movie that doesn't have a lot of Christmas in it? This movie has a 6-minute scene out of an hour and 40-minute movie that is based around like 2 small scenes of Christmas. There is no Christmas spirit in this movie. It's not what it's about. It's about one talent show performance, and that is it.
But boy, did it wow me.
Yeah, it might have wowed you, and I know you guys like this movie. But think of it like this. Calling Mean Girls like the best Christmas movie ever is kind of like calling Doctor Strange the world's greatest sports movie because there was one scene that somebody played basketball in. You know what I mean?
I don't
You
think they
can't-
were actually playing yet.
They were.
Nah, mate.
Anyway,
So there is absolutely no reason for Mean Girls to be on the list. The only reason I allowed it in the first place is because I couldn't remember it. So I thought Mean Girls had way more Christmas attached. In fact, Halloween features more heavily than Christmas does in this movie. So for me, it's got to go. Do I have any support?
you have valid points.
Your points are valid, you dickhead.
Yeah, fine.
Gone.
Gone.
Oh, I am so surprised.
Bad Santa stayed, but Mean Girls is gone.
Don't get me wrong.
The name of the movie has bloody Santa in it.
Fine. We've already discussed it. Moving on.
Okay. The one that I want to go is Just Friends.
Oh,
No.
blasphemy. Why?
If Mean Girls gets cut from this list, this Ryan Reynolds piece of shit movie,
Oh,
Get out.
and we've been talking about fat a lot, right?
we have.
Now, this movie is just straight up like a fat piece of shit.
Oh, damn.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
It's terrible, mate. I'd rather watch bloody Green Lantern over this.
Okay, so
I'm sure Green Lantern is more Christmassy than this.
I rewatched this movie this week because this was one of my picks because I wanted to make sure that it was in the spirit of what we were doing. This movie is set on Christmas. The whole
He
thing
wears
is
a Christmas sweater.
Yeah, the whole thing is based around him going back home for the holidays and reconnecting with people.
Hey,
from his past.
It doesn't bloody matter about the themes. It matters about what we think of it. And I
Okay.
think it's shit.
Amy,
Okay. No, I keep it.
you keep it. Sorry,
Oh,
champ.
you guys.
We're not going to get down to 5. We'll just be like, no. No.
You have to have some pretty valid reasons. So,
Yes.
okay, what do you got then?
Oh, me. Oh, jeez. Batman Returns. Get rid of it. Come on now. Look at the rest of the names on the list. And
I
Batman
will-
Returns.
I will agree.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Only because I think there are 5 movies
Better than it.
than this.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
great. So you think there's
Just friend.
Just Friends is in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Christmassy, yeah.
Christmassy, for sure.
Not in terms
What are you
of
looking at me?
movie quality.
Kate's looking for something to throw.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so,
So-
Batman's off.
Sorry, buddy. Batman Returns is gone. I love that movie, by the way.
Yeah.
This isn't about which is the better movie, by the way.
It's a
All of
Christmas-
these
I'm pretty
movies
sure
are great.
it's a personal favorite Christmas movie. It's not the most Christmassy fucking movie, mate. You've skewed the rules here.
There were no rules, Kate, if you haven't figured that out by now.
We make it up on the fly.
Okay. Next one that I want to get rid of is The Grinch, purely because I didn't like that movie at all.
Oh, what the fuck? fuck?
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you're like, no,
Hey,
it doesn't go. But
no.
yeah, by the way, I hate that movie. It's gone.
No. What I'm saying is,
I don't want to hear your shit, mate. The movie's gone.
He's getting his panties in a twist.
So hang on, wait. Did you just agree with me then?
Yeah, I
Then
hate
what are
that.
you yelling at me for?
Because
All right. So the Grinch is gone.
It's gone.
Damn, that's my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh.
I watch it every Christmas. And
Really?
I know if you ask me to quote something from that movie, I will probably nail it about 90% of the time.
Okay.
It was my pick, obviously, if you didn't
Wow.
pick that up.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry,
that's fine.
champ. You gotta remove one.
Yes.
Okay, my turn.
How many have we got
Oh.
left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah,
left.
6. It's
So
only
one
one
left.
more.
One more to go.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
It's up to you.
okay. Harry Potter series.
You know, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, cut you deep. I think it's got to go. It's just too varied, mate.
Look, Harry Potter has so much Christmas in it, but I think the themes for the rest of the time of the movie outshadow the Christmas.
It's just not sexy enough.
It's just
They
not.
have a Yule Ball.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
balls are
A
not
ball
in this movie.
for Christmas. Specifically. Anyway.
Yeah, but is it a sexy ball?
When we decided to do this, I didn't realize there would be as much passion for Christmas movies as there actually is.
I love Christmas.
So are you agreeing then, Amy?
Well, the ones I wanted to take off in lieu of Harry Potter have already been said no to. So in the list of what's left, yeah.
Harry Potter fans, Amy, the world's biggest Harry Potter fan, just kicked off a Harry Potter
I tried
movie.
to kick off Bad Santa, and then it would have been the perfect top 5.
Can we put a trigger warning on this one? Because people are going to go mental. Okay, so, all right, here we go. So we are already down to our top 5. That actually moved along a little bit quicker than I thought it would. That's good. So what we are left with is Bad Santa. Love Actually somehow made it through there.
Yes, I was hoping nobody would notice.
So Bad Santa, Love Actually, Just Friends, Home Alone, and Die Hard. So now it's time to basically we need to figure out what's number 5. So out of those 5 movies, which one do you think should be number 5?
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
yeah.
It's just, it's too much of a classic. And I swear I've seen that movie 1,800 times in my lifetime.
Yep. So
And just because I've seen it that many times, it has to be on the bottom.
okay, all right.
Because I'll never watch it again in my life.
That's fair. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that time is done for me
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Okay, easy as that. So Home Alone is number 5. Just let me put a little note next to that one so we know where we're at. Is it who's up? You,
Me.
Amy.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa at 4.
Yep.
Cade. I see you looking.
I realize I've made a terrible mistake here.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
You want to take out my Harry Potter? Well, you guess what? Bad Santa's on the bottom.
No, it should have been Just Friends at number 5.
I know, and I wasn't going to say anything. So Bad Santa. I'm going to block that.
Yes.
Because I think there are.
What is your fucking obsession with this movie?
Because I think there are better movies that can be above it for sure, or below it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Number
mean?
4 in its place.
In its place. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm going to say denied.
Sorry, Amy. Denied. As you know, it's not a team up. Like.
I wanted Harry Potter.
Okay. So then, what are we doing?
Well, it's your turn then. What's
Oh,
4?
okay. I would say Just Friends at 4.
I agree.
Fine.
Lock that motherfucker in.
It's a great movie, though.
It is.
No, it's not. It's fucking terrible.
When was the last time you saw it?
And I swear.
It's so
That
good.
scene alone.
That scene alone. His,
Okay, that scene's funny.
his relationship with his brother. Oh man, it's funny.
Blueberry. Blueberry.
You motherfuckers.
Anyway, all right, come on. We're going to
Okay.
move on. All right, so we are down to the final 3. So
yeah.
we've got Die Hard, Bad Santa, and Love Actually. So, Cade,
I'm going
what's
to go
at 3?
Bad Santa at 3.
Bad Santa at 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's not in the top 2. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's tough, but I mean, Bad Santa, you got to sit there.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
So now it's my turn?
It is.
Oh, no, wait. We're at the top 2.
We're at the top 2, so this is the top 2. So we are down to Die Hard and Love Actually, which I am actually very surprised made it this far. Let me
Are
tell
you-
you. I
Are
am.
you sure?
Yeah.
Can you feel it in
Are
your
you-
fingers?
Can you feel it in the snow?
I don't think that's the
In your
words.
toes.
You
Yeah.
let it snow.
What?
That's the song.
Okay. So, Amy, your choice for, I guess we're picking number ones then,
This is hard.
because
Oh,
we're picking the winner.
No, number ones, not number twos.
Yeah. No number twos on the show.
Fuck. Right. I'm going to do this based solely on my previous Christmases and the movie I have watched the most in those Christmases.
Yeah.
So this is your number one choice.
Purely because I've watched it more than the other.
Yep.
And that is Love Actually. I watched that. Okay, so my Christmas day consists of me getting up, putting on The Grinch, getting my shit sorted, then putting on Love Actually, getting my shit sorted, and then if I have enough time, I will put Die Hard on. But if I don't have time, I don't put it on.
How is Die Hard your third choice?
I've seen it a lot.
I watched it
See, but
today.
I watch it outside of Christmas. I'll watch it, but Love Actually is like Christmas time.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'll watch Die Hard anytime, any day of the week.
Die Hard's just not exclusive
Yes.
to Christmas.
Love Actually is.
Yeah, but I guess the argument for Die Hard, which will obviously be my choice, is that
Is it really that obvious?
but it is a movie that is set at Christmas, right? So predominantly it is at Christmas. He goes to a Christmas party. There's plenty of Christmas references. There's even he draws on the thing like, he's like, what's he write? Something
don't
like,
know.
I now
I
have a
don't watch
machine
it.
gun, ho, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So plenty of Christmas references. The last words he actually says in the movie is Merry Christmas. For me, it's the ultimate Christmas movie because it's different. It doesn't take you down the same route that every single other like Christmas movie will take you. It's like action, it's excitement, it's all that sort of stuff. But what it also gives you is the reconnection with family and all that sort of stuff, which it does as well. And, coming together and overcoming odds and whatnot. So it's the ultimate Christmas movie.
Hey, Kevin Smith, you were absolutely searching on that.
No, for real. It's 100%. He reconnects with his wife by the end of it. It's beautiful.
There's
Anyway,
a lot of reconnecting in Love Actually too.
all right. So here we go, because this is what it was always going to come down to, probably. So Amy has decided Love Actually should be number one. I have decided Die Hard should most definitely be number one. It is up to you, big man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Now, both of you make really good points. I mean, Amy's nailed it on the head that, Love Actually, that's one of my go-to Christmas movies. And I ain't embarrassed to say it's got some Rick Grimes action going on.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman.
Is it really, though? That's your go-to Christmas movie?
Yeah, man. It's good.
Okay.
I watch
mean-
it every Christmas.
Yeah. And the song. I mean, we spoke about it earlier in this week, but fuck, that song gets stuck in my head. And it's like so down to earth, the whole movie.
Is that the one that Bill Nye sings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mate,
Christmas is all around.
It's fantastic. That should be the theme song for this segment.
I am of no sort of objections in the sense that it's a great Christmas movie.
But then, on the other hand, you've got Die Hard. It's like just the classic action movie. It's
Yeah.
not True Lies, but I mean, it's pretty good. It's up there. I'm surprised that no one actually said Die Hard 2
Yeah,
for the
but-
list.
Yeah, it was on my list. Trust me. But when I was eliminating movies, if I had to choose between Die Hard and Die Hard 2, it was always going to come back to Die Hard. So,
Fair enough.
and all three of us picked Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That's true. That's
Let's
true.
not talk that down. We all fucking love Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. And, it's our first, real look at a terrorism movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of nostalgia kicking in there. So,
It's a tough one.
I don't
Drum
know
roll.
if you can hear the drum
I don't
roll.
know if you can hear that. Yeah.
We can.
It's love to say it's Die Hard, which it is.
Troy was going to punch you
My
in
God.
the face.
The world was going to punch him in the face.
How can you
Maybe
go
I'll
past?
get punched in the face. I let Harry Potter slip out and then I didn't pick Die Hard.
Yeah, you better watch out on Monday.
I might get a knife in my back.
Yep. Yeah, good choice, man. Look, let's be honest. Die Hard is a great movie.
So
you can't
great.
go past it,
You
really.
can't go past it. And anyone who says it's not a Christmas movie is out of their goddamn minds. Let's be honest.
And, just the attention to detail in a movie from that era.
Yep.
It's bloody awesome. Like, old mate cutting his feet up, tying his shirt around him. It's great.
It's all Christmas.
It's all Christmas.
Yeah, that's what happens
Yeah,
on Christmas.
Christmas colors, red on the
What?
tiles.
You don't break the glass at Christmas and walk over it?
Well, I'll break a glass, but it'll be of red wine, and it'll be because I'm drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's what
yeah.
Christmas is all about.
Yeah, red.
Getting drunk and stepping on glasses that you dropped.
Yeah.
Nah, now I would use plastic.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. There you go. There you have it.
Numero one.
From 10 down to 1, Die Hard, the ultimate Christmas movie.
Now, what I want to know is if the listeners agree with us.
Yeah, what do you
Probably.
think? Let us know. Anything we missed. Well, look, and again, like I've said it before, I know there are movies out there that could have been in there.
Well, what's some honorable mentions that we can like quickly chuck in? I had
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. That's fantastic. Ghostbusters 2, terrible movie, but it's all about Christmas.
Yeah, the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation
Yeah.
is another one I watched this week, which is classic. Just didn't quite make the cut for me. What else do we have? I don't know. We had heaps.
There was so many that I can't even think
They've
of
all
them.
just fallen through the cracks.
Hang
Trading
on, hang on.
Places was another
Oh,
one.
Trading Places. That's classic, but I guess it's almost too old and too niche.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Old school Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Terrible mention. Some
Unhonorable mentions?
Dishonorable.
mentions. Iron Man 3.
Oh, yes, definitely.
First Blood. Reindeer Games.
Yeah. Oh, Reindeer Games.
Lethal Weapon is a good one.
Lethal Weapon is a good one, and
Sorry,
Lethal
I
Weapon's
missed it.
another one that missed the cut.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh,
by
let
the
me
skin
tell
of
you,
its
just.
teeth.
And it's probably more because it's cut in the same cloth as Die Hard.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
that's
exactly.
right. And Die Hard is better.
Yeah.
And I think we got a pretty good coverage with our movies there.
Yeah, I think we did. We covered from not Christmassy at all in Mean Girls
Christmassy.
to the most Christmassy of all.
And that is going to bring us to the weekly wrap, the segment where we wrap up the top moments from all this week's TV shows. Or,
Amy,
what?
why are you lying?
I was going to say, or rather, Cade and Troy wrap up this week's TV show.
Amy's got a mattress on the floor, so this is the point where she goes and has a nap for 20 minutes.
No, I sit here and I listen to your debates, and I still decide that I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people are having trouble deciding whether they're liking it this season, I think.
I think it's just you, mate.
No, it's not. I read the internet. There are several other people out there.
All
It's
right.
me under a million different aliases.
Yeah, just calm down there, hacker man.
Okay, so The Walking Dead, yeah. So this is the mid-season finale. Hearts Still Beating, which is, lovely, isn't it?
Correct.
Lovely title.
Well, not really. We see 2 people die. I think there's like
Do their hearts get ripped out and they're still beating?
No, but someone's guts did.
Oh.
Yeah, and someone gets beaten up, and then he stands up and he's like, "I'm okay, Rick. My heart's still beating." And that's where the title comes from. That's the point where I
anytime-
was just like, "Yeah, that's the title."
I feel like anytime that's done in a movie, I just have a flashback of Peter Griffin. Oh,
Yeah.
he said the
Hey.
thing.
I think there's a word for when that happens. But I don't know
you're being
what it
Griffin.
is.
Griffin.
No, like there's an actual word for when the name of a thing is said within the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Don't know the word though.
neither.
What was his thing? Oh, it was like, that's why I'm Superman 4, the quest for peace, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about The Walking Dead. Top moment number 1, we finally catch up with everybody.
It's what you've been bloody asking for bloody weeks.
It is what
Like-
I've been asking for. My question to you is it too little too late? Because when you jam pack it all into one episode, regardless of whether the episode is an hour long or whatever, it kind of feels there are storylines that are kind of rushed that shouldn't be rushed. And we'll get to that kind of a little bit later as we go through the points. But we'll talk about the catch up of everybody. So we got to see Carol and Morgan,
Yeah.
which is good. Kind of, because it
Kind
doesn't
of.
really like...
Yeah, they're like there really, really briefly.
Yeah, with generic Ezekiel guard guy, whose name I don't know. I'm sure he's got an actual name because he's not a generic one. He's like his main go-to man.
Yeah, he's actually a big player, but like I'm with you, I'm having the biggest mental blank right now. Absolute professionals here.
Yeah, absolute. But this is... So I don't know if this is the way Carol's going to be. I mean, I'm sure there'll be something that'll drag her back into the fight or whatever. Maybe when Rick comes to the kingdom or something like that. But is Carol being like a mega bitch? Kind of? Because she's kind of refusing to do anything to help anybody. She just wants to be left alone, but she also isn't not taking the stuff that they're giving them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's kind of like just on the edge of this community because she doesn't want to be in the community, but she's quite happily benefiting from everything that's coming from it.
Yeah, it's a dick move, isn't it?
It is.
Like, when you put it that way and you think about it, it's like, I'm not really going to help you, but I mean, if you want to give me stuff, that's totally cool.
Yeah. I don't want to see you guys when you drop it off.
Yeah.
But don't stop dropping it off. So look, Carol was probably one of my least favorite characters at the start. And then she really sort of grew on me as the seasons progressed.
Yeah. She became like we've said, the Walking Dead Rambo.
Yeah, exactly. And then they've taken her through this storyline that, you can't really explain away because there is no comic character of Carol at this point anymore.
Yeah.
She's well and truly dead by this point. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the comics yet. But
Damn it.
oh, I knew you were going
But
to.
she's a totally different person in the comics too. She was like, she actually killed herself.
Yeah.
She committed suicide by wanting
Letting-
love by letting zombies eat her.
Yeah, super weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. But yeah, so I don't know where they're taking her, but I do hope that she comes back around. But I think at the end of the day, it was good to catch up with them.
Yeah.
Which is what I have been
That's
asking
always good. And you know who else is good to catch up with?
for. Who?
Top moment number 2. That's Daryl.
Oh, Dazza.
Old Dazza. He escapes, but a little bit too easily. Who helped him? Who bloody helped him?
I think they kind of said it was Jesus. Which is funny to people who don't really understand the character in the Walking Dead TV show Jesus. But this is where my point from before comes in, because Daryl is one of these characters that has gone through absolute hell to, stuck in this cell, being tortured, all this sort of stuff. And this is his moment of retribution. So this is his moment of breaking free and finally coming back to the group and all this sort of stuff. And it was kind of just jammed into this episode in a 5-minute kind of escape. There was no real danger. There was no nothing. It was basically there's a room full of guards. There's no intricate way that I need to get around them. I'll just run past the door and they won't see me. So it was all kind of just played way too easily for the character.
No, I give you that there. And the fact that him and Jesus almost seemed to just ride out into the sunset.
Yeah,
out of this super secure location. I was just like, oh man, come on.
Yeah.
I just wanted a little bit more. Considering this was a 90-minute episode as well.
Exactly. And that's my point. I wanted more, not for me, I wanted more for Daryl because he deserved to have a bigger part in that rather than just his, oh yeah, cool, he's free now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I know we spoke on it last week, but you're still sticking with Dwight giving him the key?
Well, I don't know because this is the thing. I don't know if they kind of hinted that it was Jesus that helped him. At the...
Do you really think it was?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think... How would Jesus know where he is?
The only thing... Okay, so they ran into each other, right? They just happened to run into each other at the same spot. And then he says to Jesus, I've got the key. And then he runs over to the bike. So, do you know what I mean? What else does that mean? Jesus would be like, what fucking key, dude?
No, he's Jesus. He knows everything.
Well, it's true.
That's true.
That's true. So, that's kind of why I think maybe they're kind of just brushing the whole thing aside.
No,
I don't know.
I have... It's Dwight or his wife?
It makes more sense that it would be Dwight. But this is the situation where we see, I guess Daryl gets to exact a little bit of revenge on the Saviors.
On possibly the nicest guy that we've seen in the Saviors?
Yeah. So Fat Joey.
Yeah.
And he does seem like a pretty nice guy for a guy that's, part of this terrible group that just terrorizes everybody, I guess. But do you know the theory behind Fat Joey?
No.
So, and I don't know where people actually get the time to do this, but Fat Joey apparently is an actual key character, sort of keeping all the community safe from a massive horde of zombies. So there's a massive horde that apparently that if you listen to background conversation, they kind of mention that he is the brains and the designer behind this set of explosive charges that keeps the horde away from the communities.
So, right. I've actually heard about this guy in the novels.
Yeah. So this is a guy that now doesn't exist. He's just been killed. So there is now technically no one that knows how to effectively
lure the swarm.
Lure the horde away from the community. So Fat Joey is actually an integral character. So it's not just a throwaway death. It's actually something that could come back and have massive ramifications for everybody because they now have no way to control this horde, which was something that the Saviors were actually doing in protecting these communities.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they'd have a backup plan.
Well, you would hope so. Or like there'd be like a 2IC.
protege?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
You know, somebody like an assistant demolitions manager or something like that.
You would think so,
You would
really.
think so.
They put that on their Tinder profile. That's
Yeah.
what they do.
But you know, apparently this is the theory going around that's going to cause some major problems later on down the track.
That's really good. That's fantastic.
And that's from people actually watching and listening to background conversation, which I don't have time for, and I don't understand how they do it.
You have to go back and listen to that, surely.
I applaud them
Yeah.
for sure,
Well, if it's real.
if it's real.
Yeah.
Anyway, top moment number 3 is something. Spencer loses his lunch while Rosita's plans for revenge backfire.
Oh, my God.
My
What
God.
I'm starting with Rosita. What a fucking idiot.
No, well, we have to start with Spencer.
Okay.
All right, we
Just
have
put a pin in that.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you, Rosita.
because this is the thing that leads into that. So basically, Spencer, and I think we spoke about it last week. Like, are they going to kill him off? Are they not? Turns out, yes, they are. So one thing that I want to mention with this whole thing and this whole Alexandria scene in regards to Spencer and Rosita and you know, dealings with Rick and all that. This to me was Negan at his finest.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this is the Negan that we should have like been like spoon fed rather than had shoved down our throats.
What's the difference, though?
Well, the difference
One is very bad.
no. What like I guess what I'm getting at is this is a scene where he shows you that yes, he is like incredibly insane, but he also shows you that he actually, when you think about what he's doing, it makes a lot of sense. Like when he turns to Rick and he kind of says, you know, like, oh, I could have done so much worse, but look, I stopped this guy from like turning on you. I did this, I did that. You know, she just tried to shoot me and I just, you know, I haven't killed anyone because of it or whatever. You know, you kind of get to see the sense of like, actually, he's probably right. He could have done so much worse, but he doesn't. And it's actually almost like he's trying to help Rick in a way, in a weird way. But what I'm talking about is the performance of Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan, because he kind of goes from like, you know, it's kind of like serious to funny to like absolute rage, and then back to sort of like comedic again, all in the space of like, you know, one big scene, which I think is really good.
Mate, have you not been watching him this season? Because this is what he's been like.
No, it hasn't, and that's the thing. Like, this is what we've seen before. Is we've seen dialogue. We haven't really seen much more than that. This we actually got to see a performance, and that's different. That's a big difference in my opinion.
I'm shaking my head right now, people. My God.
Well, like, what do you think?
Mate, I'll agree. This is him at his best. And this is showing how calculated that he is.
Yeah.
Like, he's almost being the friend that Rick doesn't need or
Yeah.
doesn't want.
Doesn't want,
And,
but needs.
and it's really, really creative the way they've done it. Like you said, you know, I just took out this guy who wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
You know, it's fantastic.
So
But-
basically, we should probably clarify what we're talking about in the sense that Spencer has essentially tried to befriend Negan, said, mate, I'm the guy that should be in charge.
Negan saw right through that shit.
Yep.
Straight up. Calls him out on it straight away, which is great.
Yep. Doesn't really even entertain the idea. Kind of says, so what you're telling me is that you want me to do your dirty work. You want to be in the lead, but you don't want to actually do what needs to be done to get there.
Yeah.
You want me to do it for you.
And it's interesting because he says, you know, Rick hates me, but he's out there busting his ass to get me shit, even though he doesn't want to.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh,
so
Amy, if there's an episode you should watch, it's that one.
Yeah.
This one that we're just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got him right where he wants him, basically. And
Why?
he knows that from everything
No,
we've
but
said.
I feel like that was a very delayed reaction. Like, did you remember a part that you know I'll really, really
No.
hate?
I want you to watch it every week.
Yeah. You should. At some point, you need to catch up.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so he got Spencer, which was hilarious, by the way. It's like, you know what? You don't have any guts. And
Oh, wait, yeah, you
there
do.
they are. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is where Rosita's super boneheaded move comes in, and she decides it's time to take her shot. So she's got the one bullet that she got from Eugene, and she decides now is the time.
Let me grab my pen out. Beep. Fuck me.
Yep.
You have been plotting this whole time. This whole time. You can't take an extra second to aim to hit him properly. You hit the fucking baseball bat. You hit Lucille.
Well, this kind of plays into whether like this is the character of Negan though. Like, is he guided by kind of just blind luck in the sense of like he is the beneficiary of these situations? Like, there should be plenty of times where people have tried to kill him, but is it because every time someone tries, he's just like lucky and he can't, and it kind of gives him this air of like a sort of invincibility or something like that.
I don't think it is, because the way he reacted to this shows that he's like quite the opposite of that. He absolutely shits himself, flips out, and like it's actually surprising how controlled he was that he just didn't go around fucking killing everyone after that.
Yeah. And then he kind of so basically anyway. So to move on from the whole thing, so he wants to know who gave her the bullet. She won't tell him, someone steps up and all this sort of stuff. He orders whatever that chick's name is. I can't remember her name.
Bitch one.
Yeah. Generic bitch one to shoot someone.
Oh, no, I said Bishwan.
Oh, Bishwan. yeah, sorry. That is her actual name. So Bishwan then turns around and kills the only other person that probably doesn't really matter to anyone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, yes, they kill two people, but they kill two very generic people. So shoots her right in the face. And then Eugene steps forward and says, no, it was me. So they decide to kidnap Eugene. So I guess in a sense, kind of what we've done is we've swapped Daryl out for Eugene, which does anyone care?
It's interesting. It is I care, because in the comics, Eugene and Rosita are a couple.
Ah.
So
maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, maybe her like guilt for him kind of turns into like real emotions for him.
Yeah.
So,
like shame, love.
Yeah, shame, love. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, okay, I'll be with you.
I guess. Pity love. Yeah, that's the
pity
one.
love.
But yeah, the whole scene, this scene for me, this is what sold the episode for me. Like, I did have a good time in this episode. I think it was a bit rushed, but this whole thing was really good. Yes, Rosita completely friggin' boneheaded, but it created some great drama, and you got to see that performance from Jeffrey D. Morgan, which was awesome. And it all leads to top moment number 4.
Yeah, Rick decides it's time to fight, and holy,
finally.
I had all the feels here. I'm
Did
not
you?
gonna lie.
Did you?
I was like, yes.
Yeah, so it was quite a big speech from Michonne, who effectively went on this kind of 5-minute diatribe about how, like we need to do it and all this sort of stuff, and she wants to live a life but not this life with Rick and all that sort of stuff, and we have to do this. And Rick is just in the end, he's like, yeah, I know that now.
Yeah, let's go, mate. Let's bloody get him. And then and that's almost how it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to where do they go?
They go to Hilltop.
Hilltop, yeah. Maggie is pretty much running that place by now.
Yeah,
just saying.
Well and truly, she's got that under control for sure.
Who actually runs that?
Gregory.
Greg. I have a feeling that Greg is going to go and tell Negan that these guys are ganging up.
Yeah, highly
Fuck
likely.
Greg.
Yeah, fuck you, Greg.
He's a bit of a wank, but we do get to see the emotional return of Daryl, and that was quite good.
Oh,
you got the
did
bro hug.
not even cry.
Got the bro hug between Daryl and Rick.
Oh, that was it was almost more than a bro hug, because they kind of look at each other and they give each other a nod, and then immediately Daryl kind of breaks down, and then Rick's there to like kind of comfort him and stuff like that.
Can I just say, like, I am so over him looking through that fucking hair sideways. It's infuriating. I can't say anything else. Just look at him. He reminds me of the kid out of Terminator 2.
Oh, yeah, for sure. In a zombie apocalypse, sight should be, quite valuable.
Just shave your bloody head or something, mate.
Just get a fringe. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Just get a nice fringe, get a bowl cut. I don't know. What do people get these days?
But it's crazy.
It is.
Tied up. That's what they do.
Yeah, man bonnet.
Yeah, man bonnet. There you go. Jesus at least wears a friggin'
beanie.
Beanie. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, Jesus wears a beanie. What's funny about that,
And
Amy?
Jesus is also a ninja.
Anything. Anyway.
Ninja Jesus who wears a beanie.
Perfect.
There's a spin-off series. Of
There's a shirt for you.
I liked the end though. Like I thought them bringing them back together, like while it was convenient and it was very quick. I did, the emotion was there, which I thought was really good because this is now everybody is back together, and the next part of the season will obviously focus on getting all the tribes or whatever you want to call them together to sort of battle Negan. But I liked it, man. I thought it was good. It was emotional. It was kind of what we needed. My overall problem, if I'm going to summarize the mid-season finale, is that it was too quick. It was too little too late in the sense of, we should have been doing this for episodes rather than focusing on Tara finding Oceanfront or Oceanside or whatever it's called, or, this happening or this happening or this. It should have been these little stories developing to this big culmination.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
What do you rate the episode, mate?
Episode, I will give. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'll give it a 4, which is like an 80% or something. Which is
That's fair
good.
enough.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I like where it's headed. I just hope the second part of the season doesn't follow the same sort of route that this one has.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 as well. I feel like we're on the march to war, which actually builds up to be really fucking awesome in the comics.
Yeah.
And it is like going so close to that at the moment. It's going to be a fantastic February next year.
Isn't it?
And that means it's time for Comic of the Week. And Troy has promised me he's made it extra Christmassy.
Yes, I have. I can't get any more Christmassy than the DC Rebirth Holiday Special.
Actually, can I go on a tangent here?
Sure.
Do you know Santa Claus is the strongest mutant ever?
In the Marvel Universe. Yeah.
How amazing is that?
It's great. Merry Christmas, everyone.
How come you didn't do a bloody comic about him?
Well, because I wanted
Because then
to...
it'd be the best Christmas movie ever.
Yeah.
No, because what I'm trying to do, as I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to do new comics, right? I'm not trying to do stuff that's come out. There is no Santa comic this year that I could find that has come out recently. Well, you can write one. I'll review it next week, which will be actual Christmas. But no, this one is the DC Rebirth Holiday Special, and this is where DC Rebirth celebrates the end of the year with their massive holiday special, featuring just about everyone you can think of and delivering 11 different stories filled with holiday spirit. So from Harley Quinn hosting a holiday special, to Superman battling to get his son the perfect toy, to the Flash teaming up with the Rogues to help deliver presents to orphans, and to Batman teaming up with Detective Chimp to solve the mystery of the missing reindeer, there's something here for everyone. And I know you're giving me that side eye, but I understand.
You chose this over a Santa Claus.
No, but I'm not trying to go action. I'm trying to go Christmas spirit.
What's more bloody Christmassy than Santa, mate?
Than Santa battling whoever for control of who is actual Santa Claus or something?
He's fighting for the Christmas spirit, mate.
Right. Anyway, I understand that it is all a little bit cheesy, but at the end of the day, if it puts a smile on a kid's face or an adult's face, that's really what it's all about, isn't it?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Not only do the various writers and artists take our favorite DC heroes and place them all in all sorts of Christmassy situations, they also do a great job of staying super inclusive of everyone, bringing celebratory stories about the likes of Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Dongzi, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and even paganism to the pages of their special. So whatever your faith and however you celebrate the holidays, one thing we all have in common is our love of comics. Yes, even Cade over there. Look at him.
I'm totally paying
Grinch.
attention.
And it's great to see DC putting their stamp on the holiday season with a lighthearted, fun-filled, all-inclusive set of adventures from some truly beloved characters. I give it 5 out of 5 Super Santa hats, not because it's amazing, but because I'm full of Christmas spirit and possibly drunk off eggnog.
I've never had eggnog.
Haven't you?
No.
Either have I.
Is
Have
it
you?
good?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
the
great?
best.
Is it good? What is it?
Egg.
And nog,
Nog.
mixed together.
An
It's
egg that you crack on your noggin.
and you pour it into a cup.
You looked so happy with yourself telling that. You're like, big smile on your face, like, nailed it.
Sometimes my brain comes up with good things.
It's I've been waiting for Christmas for this joke. I need to tell this joke. Eggnog, it's like a cinnamony kind of thick eggy type of drink. It's kind of like sugary, but it's nice. And obviously you can mix it with alcohol and everything as well. You can either have eggnog neat or full of bourbon, which
that
is
sounds
probably the
good.
best way.
I
Yeah.
might try it this year.
Can I have that just without the eggnog?
Yeah. just Christmas bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a hat on it.
Yeah, I'll wear a hat. I'll be Christmassy as fuck.
Fucking oath. Well, why don't we take a second then to actually, we'll do this now, I guess, since we're talking about Christmas. And we just did Comic of the Week, which was a Christmas comic.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing.
We're going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
You
That's
put us
what
on
we're
the spot.
doing. Yeah. So
You look chuffed with yourself too.
do you want me to take this or what?
Yeah, you go for it.
Look, I guess on behalf of the Comic Confidential crew, we do want to wish absolutely each and every one of you a happy holiday season, in case you don't believe in Christmas or whatever it is. Happy holiday season, a fantastic new year. We want you guys to stay safe, especially, and come back and listen to us next week, which will actually be on Christmas because we don't take a damn break.
Yeah.
And we're not at all recording it well beforehand. No.
It's the illusion.
Yeah.
The illusion is that we will be together as a happy family on Christmas Day, recording this podcast to give to you guys. It'll be out on Sunday. It'll be out on Christmas night.
We'll be drinking Christmas bourbon too.
Yeah, we will. But, there's going to be a lot of people on Monday that have that terrible commute to work for Boxing Day. I'm talking about the retail workers
Is
out
that
there and
you?
stuff like that. Yeah, it could be. Who knows?
Oh, can we just, I've never worked retail, but let's just take a moment.
Of silence.
Yeah,
Of
can we
silence
just,
for
Okay.
those
can we
who
just pour out a little liquor first? Moment of silence for the retail workers.
Okay, and we're back.
All right, we're back. Look, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's thank the listeners, subscribers, and reviewers. We are so close. We're 2 reviews away from getting my Christmas wish.
So if you want to make Cade a happy boy on Christmas, 2 more reviews. That's all it needs. Amy's done. Amy has lost it for the rest of this episode.
Too much eggnog.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so. What'd you say? 48.
48.
Yeah, 2 more. That's
2
easy.
more. Just someone, just get your partner's phone and subscribe to the show.
Go steal your mum's phone.
Your mum's phone, your dad's phone, your brother's phone.
Create a second iTunes account. Do whatever you got to do to make Cade's Christmas.
That's way too much effort.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, you got to put your everything in to do that. It's harder to get an iTunes account than it is to get a phone.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
What are we doing? Facebook, that's Comic Confidential Podcast. And, of course, we have the Comic Confidential listener community, which is a place where you can all get together and talk about cool nerd stuff.
Yeah.
The coolest.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter.
Do you want to tell them?
YouTube.
That's at Comic Con Pod. Got the YouTube. That's in the show notes. We've also got the Snapchat run by everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally does kick you out, by the way, when someone
Told
else
ya.
jumps on.
We probably need to, figure out a schedule or something.
Nah.
Coordinate
First
that.
in, best dressed,
dressed.
mate. Also got the website. That's comicconpod.com. You can jump on there and have a look at all the other shows. Read Troy's Comic of the Week things that he writes up. Puts a lot of effort into that. Way too much. But
Yeah.
whatever.
I put pictures on them and everything.
Yeah.
Good work.
I
work well with pictures.
Yeah. I'm a professional.
It's just the cover of the comic.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't go thinking that I like
You draw the pictures
Yeah.
like Spider-Man.
Spoder-Man.
Anyway.
Why is this part always the hardest to get through?
It's not. Just let me do my thing. We've
Okay.
also got the Patreon. That's patreon.com/ComicConPod. If you want to get yourself some cool merchandise and support the show, jump on there. Also, we've got a Redbubble.
We do.
Yeah.
And you can get hashtag fuck a critic shirts now.
Oh,
Got mine on
that's
order.
the best hashtag.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Man, I got it. It's so dangerous for me to jump on there because in the back end, I can make so much cool shit.
Yeah,
Like
in the back end.
in the back end.
Yeah.
Like the secret squirrel area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
like, I went on there.
You go through those beaded curtains.
yeah.
Incense sprayed everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. And you can get clocks.
Oh,
Like Comic Confidential clock. I'm going to get it
okay.
because, I just love to waste my money.
All right.
And your time.
My time. Oh.
Yes. And I'm out. See ya.
There's mugs, Triville mugs, shirts, every type of shirt, actually.
Anyway, There's a lot of stuff. Get on there, have a look. The link is in the show notes. Did you say that?
It will be.
It will be. Excellent. And yeah, don't forget also the sweet deal that we have for you guys over at Comic Blitz. All you need to do is use Comic Con Pod as the promo code, and you will get 1 month free Ultimate Edition of comics and stuff.
No, just that. No other
there's
stuff.
no stuff. It's just
I've
comics.
been warned. He called me up.
And said,
Hey, just reel him in a bit. He's talking about you.
yeah,
Just cut his shit out.
stop saying stuff.
Yeah.
There's comics, and there's some great comics on there. We didn't actually talk about what we're talking about next week, but that is obviously going to be our Rogue One review. And we'll probably make up some other stuff to fill in time as well.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do best, isn't it?
Is it?
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for listening. As always, I'm Troy.
I'm Amy. He's not going to say it.
And I'm Cade.
And this has been Comic Confidential.
See ya.
Peace.
Cheers.
What is
Eggnog.
wrong with you people?
It's been a long day.
You are off your chops, mate.
Yep. I feel like I got a little bit delirious at the end.
Yeah, you could say that. It was all the Walking Dead talk. Got you excited
Yeah.
Have you seen the preview for that
for the next one.
season?
No.
God damn. Let's go get dinner.
Okay. Schnitties.